Hey y'all, this is Nina Stevens and I'm in the South where sushi is still called bait. So today I'm going to do the second part of this hat. I'm going to show you how I do the brim, and I think that I may do a giveaway and give this hat away on my channel. Stay tuned to the end of that and I'll decide between now and then if I want to do a giveaway and let this hat be the giveaway. We'll see how that plans out. But I'm going to show you how I do the brim, because if you remember, I told you I didn't have interfacing, I had bonding. So I cut the bonding out just like I would the interfacing. It's got the shiny fabric, and so I made interfacing out of some scrap material. So I'm going to apply the bonding to my fabric for my brim, and then add this scrap fabric as the interfacing. So I'm going to do that now. So this is the fabric for the brim. It's all cute. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this bonding on top of it. Now I've got you kind of focused over here in the corner where my ironing board is. Because all I have to do is turn and iron my pieces, and it makes it a lot easier. So I'm going to press this to the fabric. So I've got the bonding ironed to the fabric. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel this bonding off, the paper backing. I'm going to peel it off. And on this one, it doesn't matter whether it's right sides together, wrong sides together, because this is going to be on the inside anyway. You're not going to be able to see it. So I'm going to line this up. This is a homemade interfacing. What? Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Alright, so I've got my lining there and the top to the hat there. I've got them set aside. So I'm going to take this brim and I'm going to sew these edges together. Sew these together, and then I can press the seam open. I've got that one done, and I'm also going to do the unlined piece. So there's my seam, so I'm going to press this seam open. Alright, so I've got those pressed open. So we're going to take the piece with without the interfacing on it, and we're going to pin it to the top of the hat. Alright, so I'm going to choose my front. Which one of these cute little dogs is going to be on the front of this hat, because the seam would go to the back. So I'm going to decide. I think I'm going to make this one right here. I think I'm going to make him the front. Or maybe this one. I'm going to make this one the front. Cute. So he's going to be the front. So what I'm doing is matching up my seams. so I can find the center of the back. So there's the center of the back. So I'm going to pin that, match the seam right there. I think I've got it pinned together pretty good. This is the top inside, this is the unlined brim part. So I'm going to put it on my machine, and I'm going to try to sew it together and see if it works. We're going to start back here at the back seam right there. Maybe you can see better, but I'm kind of raising it up underneath and checking and seeing if I can get that brim to lay down. Alright, so we need to clip this seam so that the brim will lay flatter when we go to put them together. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold it like this, and I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to clip to the seam but not through it. There we go. Got that one done. I'm going to press it with the seams inside. I'll lay it on my ironing board over here and press it, and I'll come back and we'll do the lining. Yay! Alright, so we got the lining done, the top done. So now we're going to do the lining. Alright, so we have the lining pinned. Right sides together. So we're going to put this in the sewing machine and see how this turns out. Alright, got it sewed. I think it turned out pretty good. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back like I did on the top, and I'm going to clip these seams. Alright, got it all clipped, and now I'm going to press it. Press the seam to the inside. There's the lining. So now so I'm going to join these two together and match up my seams. I'm going to join these right sides together, and I'm going to match up my seams. So I'm putting my raw edges together. Getting all of my edges even. Alright. I think that's going to be pretty good. So, I'm going to sew the top to the lining. And I'm going to leave approximately this much in the back to be able to turn it right side out. So I'm going to put it on the machine and sew the outside edge and see what happens. Yay, yay. Alright, so this is where I'm going to stop. So I'm going to back it up and reinforce it. So Here we go. We have the two sides sewn together. So now I'm going to go around the edge and I'm going to clip all these seams all the way around before I turn it right here. This is the hole left to turn it. Alright. Alright, so I got all the seams clipped. So now we're going to see how it turns out. So now I'm going to work my way around. I'm going to make sure all those seams are turned and stretched all the way out to the edge. Alright, so I have all of the brim ironed. And if you see right here, this is where I turned it. So I've turned under my interfacing. I've turned under my seam allowance and ironed that. So when I stitch around, that will close that. So I'm going to stitch around on the outside on top, a 1/4 inch from the edge, and in the process I'm going to close that opening where the hat was turned. So we're going to do that now. So there you go. Now you can finish the top of the hat any way you want to. Like you can do a seam right here like I did on the other one, or you can come out from these seams out to the end. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue the top seam, and where it connects with the brim I'm just going to come straight out. I think that's what I'm going to do. I like that. I like it. I think it turned out cute. This one is the feature on this hat. So I sent my seams, my top stitch started at the crown and it comes down and goes all the way out to the brim. And then there's the inside of it. So I think it turned out pretty cute. Cute. Alright, y'all. So I like the way my hats turned out. I like the way they turned out. So this is my question for you. Do you know a lady that would like to wear one of these hats? I have 2 of them. 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a giveaway on my channel, Southern Ark Homestead. And I think that even if you're a guy, you may have a lady friend that would like this hat, or one of them. So what I want you to do is I want you to share these videos, this one and part 1. Share the video, come back to this video and comment where you shared it. I'll give it a couple of weeks and then I will do 2 drawings for these 2 hats that I've made. I like doing this. It's fun for me. It's a stress reliever. So I think I'm going to make somebody happy and give these 2 hats away and do a drawing in a couple of weeks. And if you want to win them, comment below that you're in. Go share these 2 videos. Come back and comment where you shared them. In a couple of weeks I'll do a drawing, and 2 ladies will look fabulous in these hats. Alright, you guys, that's it for me, and until next time, I'll see you later.